Alright, hey everybody, what's going on? Tifo here, and today I feel like I've got a, how do I say this? Interesting, could potentially be a little bit controversial, could potentially get a lot of people talking trash to me. I don't know, I want to make this video out of just fun. I think there's a very few important things to say before we get into this. Both of these are absolutely incredible. This is just for fun. If you're here just to hate because this, that, and the other, get out of here. So, what it is we got the Notorious end credit version from the movie. Oh, so bad at pronouncing this name. Bheeshmaparvam, which, bro, I love this BGM right here, but it also reminds you a lot of the Rolex BGM right here. So what I want to do is I want to listen to both and kind of talk a little bit about them. So they're very, very close to each other. Of course, they remind you a bunch of each other right here, and yeah, it's an interesting thing right here because, you know, a lot of times when I go through comments on something like this where I've done videos that has anything to do related to each other, people always have some very, very harsh statements. So what should we start with? Should we start with, let's start with Be Notorious, man. So I've already listened to it before, so we're just gonna go a little bit through it. Like, it is just such a good run right here. This, and also to my understanding, this was the one that was made first, I believe. But this one right here is absolutely goated. It's just unreal how good it is, bro.
Oh, മനസ്സിൽ കണ്ടപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ മട്ടാഞ്ചേരി കണ്ട് കൊച്ചിയിൽ പഞ്ഞിക്കിടന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണെന്നറിയോ? തോമസ് ലീഗ നേരിട്ട് മുഖ്യ ബ്രാഹ്മണർക്ക് ചാട്ടവാറ മതിയാകല.
Just everything related to this movie right here is just absolutely unbelievable. Like, they really nailed the songs and trailers and everything to this movie. Like, I gotta give credit, man.
പിന്നെ ഞാൻ കാര്യം അളിയനെ കൊണ്ട് വീട്ടിലാക്കിയിട്ട് വന്ന് ഞാൻ പിടിച്ചാൽ മതിയാ.
It is pretty goddamn incredible, man.
ആൾക്ക് മൂന്ന് വെച്ച്
the build up.
അങ്ങനെ കോടനിക്കാരെ മാറ്റിയിട്ട് തൽക്കാലം സ്റ്റാറാവില്ല.
I could listen to this one all day, every day, literally.
Bombay cut.
Hell, this one's alright. So now that we've really gotten this one in, of course when we play the Rolex one by Naru, I mean, maybe some people that watches this video don't even know this, but you know, of course they remind you a lot of each other. So I kind of feel like it's almost like you kind of take this one right here, and then Aniru, who made the other one, just kind of adds a couple more layers to it, where he has like, he kind of sees an idea and then builds upon it in the way that he feels like it might excel further. But again, at the same time, it's so hard because sometimes we like just like, maybe it's just being a little bit more casual, a little bit more calm, a little bit more down to earth, whereas the Rolex one might be like a little bit more extra layered and stuff. But yeah, I guess we just go with the Rolex one and then kind of talk about it after, because it is a lot of similarities. It is, but at the same time, I'm also like, I can definitely tell them apart. Like, definitely. Now, I think one thing that's very important for me to state right here is that Vikram, the movie itself, is the number one movie for me personally that I've reacted to out of any Indian movies that I've seen. I love Vikram. I enjoyed that movie so freaking much. Like whenever people ask me what's my favorite Indian movie I've seen, I always say, bro, Vikram. Like I just love Vikram so much, and like I don't know. I feel like it's just such a sick movie, such a wild movie, just so full of madness. And then at the end when you have that Rolex moment, bro, everything just explodes and just kind of goes like otherworldly, bro. And then with this BGM right here, like I've really loved this Rolex theme right here. I've always said that this is my number one favorite BGM of all time. And I stand by that statement that in my personal opinion, this is my number one favorite BGM of all time. I love this Rolex BGM. I think it's so freaking sick. I think it's so good. I think with the moment itself, it adds even more to it. Like if I just heard the BGM itself without never seeing the movie or having that moment, I still would love the BGM, but that moment itself, like the madness, like the eyes Rolex, like his acting, everything like that just accelerates that moment to a whole nother level, bro. But yeah, of course, there is definitely a lot of similarity. Like if you just take like, and then you just kind of go here. There's definitely like similarities between it, especially like if I go in Rolex BGM right here, if I pick this one right here, if I go a little further in, I believe it is. When is it? There's a moment where it kind of like, yeah, here, exactly, like the build up right here. So a lot of similarities, but also I personally don't mind stuff like that. I know a lot of people are like, well, that's just stealing and stuff like that, but I don't personally think it is. I think it's more taking inspiration from something else that you've enjoyed very much so, and just kind of maybe added your own texture to it, man. So I know this is a risky video. I know this is a video that, like, you know, could go both ways in terms of what people would really think about this, but I really genuinely want to make this video to know, how do you guys feel like what is your favorite one out of these two, and how do you feel about stuff like this? Do you feel like it's just someone that's inspired by someone else? Do you feel like it's stealing? And like, how do you just feel about stuff like this right here? Because personally, I don't mind it. Again, I'm not the guy that created these BGMs. Maybe Sushin, who made this one, is kind of like annoyed by the fact, but I genuinely don't know. And you know, it is what it is, bro. Mostly what I want to say is that both these two right here is absolutely unbelievably great, man. And I'm actually loving that we have two different versions of something that is just so absolutely incredible, man. I love these so much right here. I know this might be a little bit of a random video, but I thought it was fun to do like a little bit of a comparison, because you know what? We gotta do something, man. We gotta take ourselves out and do something different, man. And I don't really see anyone that has done something like this before, so I thought it would be fun to do. And if you guys want me to compare any other BGMs to each other that maybe remind you of each other, or you maybe just want to be like, Tifo, take these two BGMs, compare them to each other, and tell me which one is the best. We can do that as well, man. But yeah, other than that, bro, absolutely these are incredible, man. And that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Both of them are out of this world. Truly, man.